book, aren't there?
Yes.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grows, I heard me a story from long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, live a girl people call Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her Grandma Ray come down with the flu, Petite Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and 3 or 2 sweater, and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. You can take that pierogi with that big long push pole, then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp, don't you stop on the way, 'cause the swamp full of gators. Sure, that's where they stay. So you take that cat and the pierogi with you, and bring yourself home just as soon as you true. Petite Rouge, she take that food, and her cat Tagine too, then jump in that pirogue like she's told to do. Mama waved adieu. And Tagine, he waved back as he float through the swamp where that water looked black. They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log, it come close to the pierogi and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch that old Claude thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my Grandma Ray's," she say, "and I got me this pole so you get out the way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I'm just thinking that maybe you share some of your food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp etouffee. That's all that I want. Then I'll get out the way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way up high in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she gave him a stare. "I'm counting to 3, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude back out the way. He know that that girl mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge pushed that pierogi again, and old Claude closed his eyes, and old Claude start to grin. "I got an idea, I know what to do. I'll get me that food and that little girl too." That gator swim fast, and then quick as the mouse, he jump up on the porch of Grandma Ray's old house. He opened the door and then stick in his head, and then he see Grandma Ray asleep in the bed. He try to tiptoe so he don't hear no sound, but his tail bumped a shelf and 2 cups fall down. When they hit the floor, crash! It break both them cups, and Grandma Ray, she hear it, and Grandma Ray wake up. "Sacre!" she exclaimed. "I know this ain't right." Then she run in the closet and lock that door tight. Old Claude laughed. "You can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out the way." Claude put on the nightgown and Grandma Ray's nightcap. Then he jump in the bed like he taking a nap. He pull up the covers round his big old green head and pretend that he's Grandma Ray just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon, there's a knock at the door, and Claude say, "Come in. What you stay outside for?" And in walk Tagine and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at that Grandma Ray, and she don't look good. Petite Rouge, she say, "Grandma Ray, you face, it's all green. And your skin got them bumps. Now what do that mean? Old Claude make a smile and he say, it's that flu. It make me all green with them bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come closer? 'Cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cook for po' me. Petite Rouge Riding Hood and Tajine the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge, he say, Grandma Ray, I know you been sick, but I think my eyes be playing on me a trick. Your mouth kinda big and your nose kinda long, and I got a feeling that something in bad wrong. I've been rubbing my nose with them tissue, say Claude, and my nose look funny 'cause I rub it too hard. Now come one step closer, say Claude, kinda sweet, 'cause I thinking that maybe it's about time to eat. Petite Rouge and Tajine get up real close. When Claude smile, Tajine turn as white as them ghost. Petite Rouge, she say, Grandma Ray, your teeth big and white. And Tajine and me know there's something ain't right. And that's when Claude laugh and he say, oh my wee, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me. Claude throw off them sheep, Petite Rouge shout, hey, it's that gator who wanna make lunch out of me. Claude crawled out of bed and then onto the floor. Petite Rouge knew she got some trouble for sure. But Tajine the cat, y'all, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat. Yeah, he know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Tajine run onto the table and jump up on top just as fast as he able. He find him the bottle that say, red hot sauce. Then he reach back his arm and he give it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch that sauce in her hand. Then he pull out that basket, a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude start to hiss. Tajine cross his fingers and hope she don't miss. Petite Rouge watch that boudin come fly through the air. Then she reach up and catch it. But guess who right there?
Ballaghan.
That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing, old Claude mouth ain't open 'cause he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce and before you count to 2, she soaked that boudin with that sauce, true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose just about the same time Claude done snap his jaws closed. He think that he done bite Petite Rouge Riding Hood. And at first Claude be thinking, she tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes. Then sit up and think maybe he gonna die. He make them backflip 'cause that boudin's so hot. And then next thing you know, his tail tied in them knot. He dance all around. He don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire. His nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jump in that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet, Grandma Ray, she peek out. 'Cause she wanna see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp jumping round, she come out the closet and dance up and down. Then Grandma Ray, Tajine, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be roll on that floor and they laugh theyselves good. Then Grandma Ray stand up and she dust off her clothes. She say, whew, that food sure smell good to my nose. Now pull up some chair and let's take a look at all the good food your mama done cook. And soon they all eatin' that shrimp etouffee, boudin, and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Grandma Ray, go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair. Grandma Ray, she sit down with Tajine in her lap. and soon Petite Rouge and them all take them nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging round that stump of a tree. 'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down, but when he see people now, he don't come around. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce done made all the heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good for Tejine, Grim Marais, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood.